Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and set this right here. I don't know what this looks like. Maybe this way. There we go. Okay. You know, that beat, man, that beat was it was kind of throwing me off. It was a dope beat, don't get me wrong, but when I was trying to edit to it, it was kind of throwing me off, like the rhythm. That's really weird, but it was a dope beat. But anyway, we have a pair of, I'm going to call them 2025 Black Grapes. And I used to have the Black Grape when they dropped. I think it was like 2013 or either 2015. It was a dope pair, and this is an interesting pair for me because as a kiddo, when these dropped, I actually thought there was a Black Grape in this colorway, and I don't really think that there was now. Like, they eventually made this pair, and I was actually mad that they made these like nubuck suede when they did drop them originally. I was like, why can't they just be leather? But they're dope though. They're really dope though, and shout out to the person that sent me this sneaker. I really just wanted to see a Black Grape because when I got my Black Grapes, the retails, standing out in line, finish line and all that, I ended up getting a 10.5, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna leave empty-handed because I was in this stupid line so long. And the guy right in front of me, I won't mention his name, he's watching the video, he got a 9.5, and that's when I didn't even wear 9.5s back then, but I definitely didn't wear a 10.5. But I just wanted a pair, so I shortly sold them after getting them, and I was a little sad about it. Just kind of moved on with life. But here we are in 2025, over like 10 years later. Here's another, I'll say, variation, and I'm rubbing on the collar part because the OG Black Grape was really plush. Like, the nubuck was really plush. It was really transitional before I even really knew what transitional suede was all about. They were swimming, and this pair, it doesn't swim. It's just very standard nubuck, and they may even re-release these. If they do, I don't know if they are or not. I couldn't find anything about it, but they might even release these with the texture of nubuck that we're looking at right here. But everything else pretty much looks spot on from what I remember. It looks like a let's flip it over real quick and see what we got. I'm pretty sure this is a Dream Cell. It's not a what do they call those other, I forgot the ortholites. It's not ortholite, it's Dream Cell. It's really comfortable. It's actually a nice bonus to having this type of sneaker, because they could have easily just thrown some ortholite and just sent these to me, but for some reason they made them with good insoles, and I'm wondering why they even have this shoe in stock. So they must be thinking about releasing these maybe 2026, maybe 2027. I'm not sure if the demand is really high for them. I'm pretty sure they'll put Nike Air on the back of them, but originally these just had a Jumpman because they came out in that era when Jordan Brand was not putting Nike Air on the back of sneakers, which I really wish they would have back then. And nowadays, I could care less if Nike Air is. I just think Nike Air should be on all the sneakers, period. No more Jumpmans on the back of sneakers. And I thought there were speckles, but looking at this picture from GOAT, there isn't speckles. And even in this picture, you can tell that the upper, the nubuck suede, is a lot more plush. It's a higher quality than what I have in my hand. And it's definitely not a knock on the sneaker they sent. I mean, it was, free sneaker for review and all that stuff. So shout out to them. I like it. But just comparing the two from a picture, that's one thing I noticed. The shape looks exactly the same. So they kept the shape true to the 2013 pair. And I also remember this pair too when I was looking. This pair came out. See, this has speckles. And this is called the alternate grape. And I actually did like these. I got a pair sent to me. I think these dropped in like 2020. And I was like, yo, these are actually dope. And the suede was incredible on this pair. Then they made this pair, which came out in like, what was it? I cannot remember. Maybe 2021 or something like that. Maybe 2020. And these were called the pre-grapes. And I was like, the pre-grapes? What the hell is that? But if you look on GOAT, it says this was like a sample pair that they were going to release back in the 90s, and they chose not to, which I'm happy they didn't. But I will say this. If this shoe came out originally, like if it was an OG colorway, it would be sought after today, even by myself. But it just looks weird, especially today. And when they made this shoe, I was like, why don't you guys just make the black grape? But in 2020, my prayers were answered when they made the black grape Jordan 5 Low Golf. And these are actually hard. I just don't know about the golf stuff on the bottom of the shoe. I don't know if you can remove that. Because if those weren't on there, these would be dope. These would be must-cops. But I had no idea these even existed. And it's funny they made these in 2020. It's like, where's the regular pair? And we have this pair. And this is just a pair I didn't know they existed as well for like a toddler. And I just figured I'd mention them because, it's in line with the video. But moving along. I just looked it up. The Grapes, Black Grapes dropped June 15th of 2013, and I was outside in that finish line forever, it seemed like. Oh, and also found these too. These were like the top threes, and these were actually dope too. I didn't pick them up, but it's a dope concept. We still just need the regular black grape with its plush materials, but this was cool, I guess. They probably should have made the Nike Air on the back like turquoise. It'd have been doper, but it is what it is. And I also think that the 5's popularity is not what it used to be. Like back in the day, back in the day, every time Jordan released a new Jordan, it was dope, like every year. And the paint on these looks a little bright too. I noticed that. The paint is very, it's not as dull as it should be. They'll probably dull with age, but I noticed that the materials, the paint that they used overall is just very shiny. But like I was saying, back in the day with Jordans, like if you had the old Jordans from the year before, people would be like, those are cool. But you see those new Jordans, it's not like that at all. And it didn't even matter if the Jordans were ugly or not. None of the Jordans were ugly to me. But that did change after he left the league and he made the 15 and he wasn't really wearing the 15. Those weren't so hot. And the 16s, 17s, 18s, they really didn't capture that essence of the new Jordan feel anymore. It kind of just went away when he retired. Even when he came back to the Wizards, people were kind of on it, but not really, because it was still hard to get some of the Jordans that Jordan was wearing in games as a Wizard. But that's my story. I'll give about a 7 out of a 10. It's just nice to have the shoe. I think the materials, they just kind of worked with what they have, but this might foreshadow a 2026 release, hopefully. So let me know what you guys think about the 5 in total. Do you like it? Do you not like the model? Is it too bulky? I don't know. I like it. I'm from that time frame. But peace, love, and light. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I'm getting rid of a lot of shoes. A lot. Peace.